Greetings and welcome to another video. It is a dating note card video. Before we get to the dating note card, I have to tell you the disclaimer. I remove all personal identifying information from the dating note card, and then I just copy and paste into a clean note card where it's just words. I don't know where the words came from. I read through once and then I go back and then I analyze and critique parts that stood out the most, whether it's like grammar issues or pointing out patterns of things that don't match up. Does it make sense? Now, the main goal of these types of videos is to help you read between the red lines and know what red flags look for in dating note cards. That's the goal. With all that being said, to the note card. Age 41, location Texas, sexual orientation straight. What are you hoping to find? I feel like I'm destined to find someone that I can't get enough of. I haven't had tons of luck. It doesn't even need to be constant talking, even just a vibe sitting silently. I'm missing my better half. Open to RL or just SL relationship? Both is okay. Do you like to talk on voice? I can. I don't a lot as of lately. What are a few things that you love? I love cannabis, my dog Riley, and YouTube shorts. What are your hobbies while in SL? Usually I stand and people watch randomly around. I'm not good at photos or building, so I judge. What is your usual day in SL like? As of lately, I don't spend a lot of time on here. I log in, see who is around, and then log out, standing around chatting with people at clubs or hangouts. Do you RP? If so, what kind? I can RP. I don't go out of my way to do it though. Do you have family in SL? Yes, lots of them. How important is this for you when looking for a potential partner? I got enough to share if you don't have one of your own. Is having sex in SL with your partner important to you? Nope. Mm-hmm. Are you into BDSM? If so, are you a Dom, sub, or switch? He didn't answer that, but he did answer the second one. How important is this for you when looking for a potential partner? We could discuss that if it comes up. And then here at the bottom, please use the space to write in anything else you would like to add. I'm an old stoner that likes watching YouTube shorts and playing modded Minecraft, looking for my better half to live life with. I have a collection of movies that I'd love to share. I'm on Discord and Twitch. All right, now let's go over this note card. What are you hoping to find? I feel like I'm destined to find someone that I can't get enough of. Does that make any sense? I feel like I'm destined to find someone that I can't get enough of. Well, it seems that he puts a lot of thoughts into, you know, realizing that he's single. I haven't had tons of luck. Well, that's obvious because you've gotten to the point to where you've had to write a dating note card in Second Life. Doesn't even need to be constant talking, even just a vibe sitting silently. Yeah, probably smoking weed because apparently you love the cannabis because you say so down here. So basically, he just wants company in the same proximity. Doesn't need to be constant talking. It doesn't even need to be constant talking. Just happy with a warm body in the weed mind, probably. He's missing his better half. Well, it would have to be a hell of a lot better than how he has portrayed himself in this note card. Open to RL or just SL relationships? So he's into both. Okay. All right. He can talk on voice, but he hasn't done so recently. Why is that? Maybe nobody to talk with or to, but you could always find somebody to listen to on voice and world or something. And here are the few things that he loves. He loves cannabis, and then his dog, and then YouTube shorts. Well, as a fur parent, I must say that your first love should be your dog, dude. Your dog. If you're going to put weed above your dog, that's a problem. That is a problem. Nothing goes before your dog. Nothing. And if you love YouTube shorts, and I guess he doesn't have a great attention span, what are your hobbies while on his cell? And he just stands and watches people at clubs because he's not good at photos or building. So he judges people. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you profile read. We all do that, right? And yeah, it's we're human. We all judge. You see something that doesn't make sense, something that's like WTF, then yeah, you're going to have those thoughts. You're going to silently judge. That's just human behavior. Then his usual day, he doesn't spend a lot of time in world, apparently. He logs in to see who's around, right? So think about this. He logs in. If some people are around, then he's like, yeah, okay, I'll stay. But it's who is around, right? So if it's like particular people and those particular people ain't logged in, like his family, that he's not going to stick around. That's how I take from that. I mean, he could have been more specific, like, his friends, or, maybe just not even say that at all. He could have just left it as of lately, I don't spend a lot of time on here, which would have been honest. Didn't need this here, really. And then the RP, yeah, he can RP, but he'll only do it if he can be bothered. So then he has family, so he has a lot of family. He has so much family that, hey, if you don't have your own family, then he can share some of his. Oh, no. So either like his family is really good enough for him to want to share with other people, or his family is really, really questionable. That's that he doesn't mind sharing with other people. It could either be a good or a bad thing. Now this here is having sex in Second Life with your partner important to you. He goes, nope. I don't believe that for 1 second. Nope. A 41-year-old man? Come on now. Come on. That's a lie. This is a straight up lie. And then this here, yeah, okay, there's nothing wrong with that answer. Then here, so he's an old stoner. He's 41. He's not that old, and he likes playing the Minecraft. Okay, not a problem. But he's looking for his better half to live with. He's looking for his better half in Second Life. Now, we've talked about this over and over on this channel. Second Life is not Adult Friend Finder 2.0. You don't log into Second Life looking for the love of your life, your wife or your husband or your better half or your partner in crime, or you don't do that. No. It's like, look, live your life. Work on you before you infect the rest of us with your desperation. This is desperation. Looking for my better half to live with. He needs to work on his priorities, is what he needs to do, because this here, putting weed before his dog. I mean, damn, would you want a boyfriend like that? No, no, no. Because look, if he's going to put his dog after weed, what about you? Like if you're in a relationship with him, do you think your priority is going to go above the weed? No, because already his dog comes seconds to weed. That tells you a lot. That's a problem. That's a red flag. He has a collection of movies though that he would love to share. Boy, he's into sharing, ain't he? He likes to share. No wonder he wants to discuss if the whole BDSM scene thing comes up. He might be poly. Who knows? But there's two pieces of evidence here to show that he likes to share. I bet you he won't share his weed though, because his weed comes before his dog. Oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say. He's on Discord and Twitch, so you're looking for a man that has the attention span of an ant. He might be the one. It's a bad combination. He loves weed before his dog, and he's on Discord and Twitch. and he's looking for his better half to live with. And don't forget, up here at the top now, he feels like he's destined to find someone that he can't get enough of. Well, I don't see that happening because his first love is weed and then his dog. That's a bad indicator. So that's the end of that dating note card. Now, usually I will do a profile bonus. Well, I looked at this dude's profile. There ain't a damn thing to write home about. He has a profile picture of his avatar. The only thing he says in his RL tab is that why is everyone so angry? Just chill. So remember, it's a red flag if you love weed before your dog. Uh, if you love your car before your dog, that's a problem too. Now, I might be biased because I have a dog. I'm a dog lover. I've got cats. I love animals more than I do people, and that's absolutely normal and fine. That's okay. That's not a red flag. But when you love weed before your dog, it's a problem. That's a damn problem. All right. Well, that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching and or listening, and I will see you in the next one. Alrighty now. Bye.